What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to KaydoesReactsFacts. Today we got Devonte, the one in the building. If you don't know, you finna know. It's called Skrip Club Shenanigans. As always, man, hit that like button, comment something after the video, and subscribe, man. We're gonna get straight into it, bro.
Felt like 50 Cent in the candy store because sugar really left me with a sweet tooth. I never thought I could have the time of my life. Wow. All right, y'all, I'm gonna be honest. Me personally, I ain't a clubbing guy. I'm more of a group gathering type of person. You know, the anime binge night.
Nah, for real, clubs is boring these days.
Or go out and do whatever with the homies and a couple girls we bring along, if any at all. I'll still go to them. That's no problem. But I just personally think all forms of clubs are freaking boring. I used to hear
what I just say. They're boring. Everyone just stands around, bro. Even if you drunk, it's still not a vibe like it used to be. Don't nobody really want to dance with each other no more. It's all about how it looks on the internet. Like, even when you see people videos in the club, they look bored as hell.
Rappers all the time. I be in the club, this. I be popping bundles, that. Thinking I would have the time of my life until I went to my first club and my expectations were shot to the ground. It was one of those, hey girl, let me buy you a drink, come to my booth type of clubs. No, sir, that ain't for me. If there ain't no dancing from the time I walk in, you can go and post it up in the corner somewhere with my little margarita waiting for the rumbling to happen. I need to see excessive ratchetness and somebody breaking a leg and an ankle on the dance floor. Who finna start it? Not me. No.
Shorties ain't breaking their backs. Niggas ain't fucking their knees up. You feel me? It's boring. It's just dead. It's not even about. And I'm a naturally laid back person, and still, that shit's boring.
I realized after my 7th time going to a club that house parties put clubs to shame way later. So I stopped going for a while.
Bro, the latest functions is always the house parties, bro. Always.
Last year in 2022 when I took a trip to Atlanta to be on Holla's podcast. Now, this club experience was slightly different, so let me tell y'all how it went. Okay, so that week, I took my older brother and my 2 homeboys, Arius the Aquarius and Amaris LSK with me along for the trip because I wanted my brother and Arius to get some exposure. Amaris just wanted to come along. I didn't need the exposure because duh, I'm Devonte the one. I'm already a big creator. I've already built my empire by myself after 14 years of doing YouTube, so I planned this trip only for them. So me, my brother, and Arius get to the hotel. I FaceTime Holla. Mind you, me and Holla already knew each other. We just didn't meet in person until this trip. He ain't know the others, though. So we chopping it up. I'm telling him this my 2nd time in Atlanta, and I ain't really explored a place like that before, which is what we were gonna do after the podcast. So then he offers to be our tour guide around the city after the podcast episode was done, which was great because Holla knows his way around town and he's got connections throughout the city, so why not? In the first place, he brought up showing us what's the strip clubs. Now, before this day, I ain't never been to a strip club in my life. I only been to normal clubs.
Atlanta and I think Miami probably homes of the strip clubs. That's where all the best strip clubs is. So if you go down there, you expect to just motherfuckers want to take you to the strip club. I think Houston and shit too. I don't know, but I know Atlanta for sure known for that.
Parties and house parties. Plus, I always thought strip clubs was a waste of time, especially if you broke. So I avoided them like fat people avoid a diet. Kinda hesitant at first, but seeing as I never experienced it before, neither did my homies, I decided, you know what? Vámonos, amigos. Crazy part is we actually hung out with Holla and his homies for the entire 3-day trip after the podcast. Bro, I don't care what nobody say. Holla was a S-tier tour guide. If he was our Uber, I'd give him 10 stars. Bro took us to so many places, but I'ma only tell y'all about one because whatever happens in ATL stays in ATL.
This nigga forgot to lotion his ankle, so he's using lip balm.
Listen.
Lip balm on the ankles is insane. Niggas ain't had no Vaseline or nothing, bro.
You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do. No, these hoes don't look like ashy. Yeah, don't like ashy.
I mean, my ankle's ashy too. Hell, I even left them $100 in the back seat without asking as a thanks for driving us around those 3 days, because I knew how much gas that probably costed them. So I get off FaceTime with Holla. Me, my brother, and Arius took an Uber to Lenox Mall to meet up with Amaris. We stayed there for a couple hours, then Amaris drove us to Holla's place, which he wasn't even there when we got there, so we had to wait outside for like 30 minutes because he was at the movies. We do the podcast, and after Amaris had to leave, so it was just the three of us with Holla. Holla drives us to this strip club. I don't remember the name, but it's somewhere in the city. Holla's 9 times out of 10 reacting to this right now, so he probably remembers. So we walk in, right? First thing I see that I ain't never seen at a regular club in my life. Bucket naked scripples everywhere. I'm talking about nothing covered up, bruh. Nope.
They call it the titty bar for a reason.
Off to cover up the vernacular region, no bra to cover up the Nipolation Mountains. I mean, nothing. And bro, 99% of them were like all over 6'3". Bro, I am 5'5". But
6'3" strippers? God damn. Well, probably because of heels. 6'3" is insane though.
I didn't care because I like my women tall too. Y'all are not excluded. All this tall and sexy walking around, I was loving it. I told y'all many times in the past for all my OG supporters, I don't climb trees, I chop them down, you feel me? Anywho, I made a fool of myself.
Ain't nothing wrong with a tall joint, you feel me? Trust me, they don't care about height as much as y'all think.
By adapting to the environment without asking questions. I saw people going to the counter, getting money, spending their entire stack of bread on a fantasy, throwing stacks of cash on the boudet, which is what I thought we were supposed to do. So my pea brain decided to mimic exactly what those same idiots were doing. My brother did too. So we go to the counter. I gave the man $200, told him to break it into all ones. I give my brother the other 100. I turn around and I kid you not, 2 6'3" bucket naked scruples was in front of us, ready to shake that ass. Yeah, I knew they was only there for the bread, but I ain't give a freak at the time because my little buddy down there was happy, and its happiness was my only concern. I was
Standing at attention, wasn't it?
a little bit nervous, but I ended up going through with it anyway. So these 2 sexy Amazonians took us to the most spacious spot in front of everybody and gave us the dances of our lives right next to each other. He had an Amazon on his power pole. I had one on me. I'm throwing stacks of ones on the boudet. He throwing stacks of ones on the boudet. Then out of nowhere, on Kami, my brother's scripper and my scripper switched guys. I got his girl, he got mine. When his girl got to me, she started going even crazier on me than she did on my brother. Earned every penny. I was still nervous though, because everybody was watching, but I had a great time. I'm on cloud 9. My little buddy downstairs jumping out the gym. I'm still under the impression that I'm initiating proper strip club etiquette. So after the first dance, I decided to get more money to look for more fantasies. However, us being noob strip clubbers, my brother and I made one primal mistake that every noob makes while experiencing this, which was probably why people looked at us so funny. I'm at the counter getting 300. Holla walks up to me. He talking about, yo, y'all did it wrong. I'm like, what you mean? I ain't see nothing wrong with bumping and grinding. He's like, when you're getting a dance, you're only supposed to throw $1 every like 1 to 3 minutes, which blew my mind because we threw stacks.
1 to 3, 1 to 3 minutes is crazy. I could say like 1 every like, you slowly put the motherfuckers on there or throw them, but 1 every 3 minutes, bro, that's crazy.
Of ones every 10 seconds. So not only did the dances last way shorter than they should have, the scruples got way more money for less work. So you telling me I could have been in the land of ooh for an hour
When you think about it like that, yeah.
instead of 5 minutes? Yes. So upon hearing this valuable information, I took it upon myself to make sure the next lap dance was better than the last and in the correct etiquette to get my money's worth. My brother was on his own. I go back to the counter to get 300
My
more.
brother was on his own as wild.
Turn around, and instantly, this girl named Sugar walks up to me. Bruh, Sugar was so fine. She was like a 9.5. She was 2 inches shorter than me, slim thick, and I kid you not, the most beautiful girl up in there. I remember her the most because she ain't even start dancing off rip. She started conversation with me first, which was smart, because good scribble tactic 101. With the little time y'all got, bond with the client. Works every time for him. Not only was she fine as hell, but this girl was multi-talented. First of all, she threw it back better than both of the stallions combined while conversing with me at the same time. Shorty had a full-blown conversation with both parts of me. Worked for every dollar. Did her thug dizzle. And I think she was kind of lost in the sauce because, bro, when I ran out of money, she kept going for another 5 minutes. I ain't have a single dollar on me, and Shorty threw it back like a Cadillac. Did moves I ain't even know existed. I felt like 50 Cent in the candy store because Sugar really left me with a sweet tooth. I never thought I could have the time of my life while clothed. However, despite the S-tier dances, never wasting my money at a strip club ever again. Such a waste of time.
Hey, listen. Getting an LLC for your business?
That was Skrip Club Shenanigans by Devonte the One. Y'all check him out after y'all leave here, bro. It's going to be down in the description as always. Y'all like, comment. Matter of fact, tell me y'all strip club stories, man. I got a couple. I don't want to be all day about it, but last when I was like younger, you feel me? I had a couple stories. Bro, I almost got locked up being at a strip club one time, but that was because of my homeboy. That's a whole nother story. But yeah, y'all comment y'all strip club stories, man. And then y'all subscribe. Click that notification bell so y'all get updates on my posts. And with that, man, I'm going. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Peace.